Hi, and welcome to our summer solstice garden blessing video, making the best of a bad situation event. Um, this is the week that we would normally be having our summer solstice garden blessing gathering here in our community garden, where we grow a little bit of food, grow some flowers, and invite folks to come and make some flower crowns, play some music, do some fun things to mark the beginning of the summer, to mark the growth of the garden over the course of the year, and just to reconnect with folks the way that humans want to do. Right now, because of the restrictions related to the pandemic, we're not doing that in the same way as we have in the past. But we're going to share some thoughts from some of our friends that they might have shared in the garden otherwise. I was reading a book this week by Richard Wagamese called Embers, and he talked about embers being these silent reminders of things that we've experienced in full blaze. And I thought about our experience as a community here at the garden and other places. We've had some wonderful, vivid experiences, and this is a moment where we are going through the embers, trying to find those little bits and the connections to a song, to a story, to a friendship, to family relationships that seem a little bit less right now. And so we're going to share a few embers here on this video, and try to stay connected with folks in the Greenwood community. So thanks for joining us.
Yes, that's true.
I think I need to dump those on.
If you want to put them in my hand, and then they'll be easier to get.
See?
Good luck, little seed.
Our friends Graham Lawson is an artist and poet who has been involved with our community for a number of years, and recently his sister was going through some really difficult times, and so he wrote a poem for her, and he said that he'd share it with us here today.
Okay. For Ma, passionate defender of Mother Earth, who stood up for all that is good in this world. May you draw strength from all that you have done. May the songbird come to your window and sing for you. May the little flowers bloom for you. And may all the good things you have done return to you, like a child that had left and was gone, but has come back to be with you again.
Hello everyone, my name is Celia McBride, and I've been spending my time working in long-term care, accompanying the elderly, and practicing accepting myself and others exactly as I am, they are, without judgment. Some days are better than others. I would like to bless you all with the light of the longest day and sing you a song that I learned in summer camp when I was a little kid. It goes like this. Happiness runs in a circular motion. Time is like a little boat upon the sea. Everybody is a part of everything anyway. You can be anything you let yourself be.
Hi, I'm Frank.
And I'm Judy Hone. We're grateful for family and our health. We had all our children home for the first time since Christmas. Filled our hearts with joy, even if we couldn't hug or get too close.
Our wish for family and community is for all to be well. Enjoy your own company, treasure family time, nurture friendships, keep a watchful eye for those who are lonely, struggling, or needing help with their basics. Stay strong, be patient, love one another, and rock on.
Beanstalks.
Like,
Is this like Jensen and the Beanstalk?
no.
And you take what you need, Jensen, and pass the package back. And I will do this.
This was in my hat.
Put it in here.
I'm Judita. Longest day and shortest night, I plan to take a velvet flight. All the way for moon's delight, smooth and light. I want to blow out candles and take off my tight sandals. I want to think again of us, riding on the midnight bus, taking all to Greenwood's goods, outdoor picnic, get your broomstick. Miss you all. Think of this as our masked ball. Bye.
Happy Solstice, everyone. I'm Nicole Whitmore, a Reach Worker with Greenwood Coalition, and my favorite part of summer is just the warmth and the sunshine and the fragrances. Like, oh my gosh, I'm standing in our community garden right now and I can just smell all of the good things, so that makes me happy in my heart. Also, what we've been doing lately is we've been distributing some food out to our community members, and we've had a couple people that have really helped us with that. And so I just want to say thank you to Michelle and Blair for being amazing and helping us with this distribution. Take care.
Hi everybody, I'm Blair.
And I'm Michelle.
And we'd like to thank everybody for all your warm wishes and all your warm dishes.
The food has been wonderful. Thank you so much. It's made a lot of people very, very happy.
There's been times when it's been hard to get out shopping, and some of our neighbors are very, very appreciative. And have a happy summer.
Big time.
Thank you.
Yes.
See you later. See you soon.
Happy summer solstice, everybody.
Hello. My name is Feroz Hushmandi. You know, they call me Baba. Hi everybody, all my beloved, my family, my community. I miss you guys and I hope everything be okay, and I'm going to join you again. And all the best for you and everybody. God bless.
My name is Lana. I work with Greenwood Coalition. And my favorite thing about summer is camping and hiking, which I'm really excited to be able to do now. And I'm going to introduce our musical guest, which is David Newland, to play a song from the lush greenery of his backyard. Thanks.
Hey everybody, happy solstice. Here's a beautiful song I've been just loving lately. It's by my buddy Brent Mason from his new CD, Fireflies. And this is for everybody who's stood in a place like this and seen the beauty of those beautiful insects. I'm hoping they'll be out a little later tonight. It'll be too dark to film though, so here we go. I was living a stranger's life. I let the light close its eyes. I forgot about the reasons why. I forgot about the fireflies. Hide and seek in summer dusk, blinking lights you somehow trust. Something about a starry night, trying to catch those fireflies. Blink, 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 don't go out. Blink, 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 don't go out. Blink, 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 don't go out. Don't go out. In the dead of night, I still hold you tight. I bet you don't even know, but how could I forget? I let you go, and yet I still see the glow. I went wild, chased them all. I caught a few, watched them fall. Comes a time when you don't even try, and you stop thinking about fireflies. And every chance that I never took, still right there for me to look. But I'm still under this star-filled sky, and I'm still chasing fireflies. Blink, 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 don't go out. Blink, 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 don't go out. Blink, 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 don't go out, don't go out.
What are those? Do you know what they are?
Radish.
Radishes. Beautiful. We enjoyed Graham's poem earlier, but he had a quick little story that he wanted to tell us about how he spent the solstice reconnecting.
So for the solstice this year, had an interesting solstice. The night of the solstice, Paul Povey and myself got on the phone, as we do every so often. Sometimes long periods of time pass by, and we just had the greatest rambling talk ever. And so you know, all the elements out there, you know, midnight struck, one struck, and then it was 1:01, and anyways, everything was hitting the right note, and our solstice was one of those, like camaraderie. Yeah.
Hi everybody.
Hi.
Miss everyone. Hope everyone's safe. Darn Gabe here. Welcome to our backyard. We're lucky we have a nice little oasis here. We've been doing some art. Gabe's been doing astronomy painting and photography. My favorite is our tie-dye that we've been doing with bleach, which we're sporting today, just to show you. And we did do the solstice on our own, and Gabe's going to explain exactly what we did.
Well, it was my birthday on the solstice again this year, and we went out to my son's place in Garden Hill. I brought my telescope out there. We were out for 3 hours at least, and we seen Saturn, Jupiter, and other celestial bodies. And the mosquitoes came with us. Actually, they were wild. And that's about what we did.
So we had a good time. We missed being together for the solstice, but we did what we could to celebrate it and had a fabulous weekend. And hopefully we'll see you all soon. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Every year at our garden solstice blessing, we have opportunity for some of the kids to plant a few things. We got quite a few plants in early. We're working with the Foragers Farms this year, and so we had a lot of the bedding plants in early, but we're doing succession planting, and it's time to plant some more beans. And so we asked Jen and her kids to join us here in the garden, and for them to plant some seeds and get some things going. They're part of our garden program. They show up here once a week and do a little weeding and watering, And so they wanted to say a few words about their experience here as well, and they're a fun bunch.
Warmest greetings, friends. We're here in the very center of the community garden at Greenwood, the homestead, and we're brushing up on our harvesting skills. Silas, what did you harvest today? What are these?
Radishes.
Radishes.
This is 1955.
And Jensen's brushing up on his photography skills. Brushing up and exposed for the first time, really, to his own camera, the free spirit
Can
of...
you just press the right button?
Well, we're doing a video. And we're just expressing our love and this mantra of staying in love and showing up. And what's beautiful about this, you know, I've got you covered. I've got you covered. What's beautiful about this is the showing up for the full catastrophe living. You know, all the emotions are just so welcome here. And
I found a picture of pretty flowers.
yeah, we're looking at memories. You know, the memories on this memory card already just from the last few weeks, and there are a lot. I would say this memory card holds 4,000 photos, and we might nearly have maxed it out. So, nothing like kids in a video to just show up unscripted and showing up with joy, with this appetite for connection. So just know that you're all held here in my heart. And the adventures of Mom.
I'm going to be reading a poem called Blessing for the Times by Anne Marie Cross. May I know I'm sad when I'm sad. May I know I'm angry when I'm angry. And even in a world of suffering, may I be joyful when I feel free. And may the ripples of this joy flow over the earth as soothing medicine, as waking up medicine. May we who have forgotten that nothing can harm that which animates us, that which is our essence, may we discover freshly our innate freedom to live as we choose. And may we choose peace and truth, kindness and courage. And may we choose to thrive because we were fashioned for this. We came here to blossom.
There's a lot of beautiful things in the garden. This year we planted a few flowers here and there, some of the marigolds that are good for keeping some pests out of the garden. This herb bed, aside from having a few extra weeds in it, is also quite beautiful in the variety of different things. The chives have bloomed and gone to seed here. But there's beauty even in things that are we think of as functional, like growing vegetables. Something else that's really beautiful, our friend Julian Taylor has a new record out. It's called The Ridge, and it just came out last week, but he took a minute to send us a song and sort of share in our time here as well, as he's been part of our community in the past. So thanks for Julian for doing that.
I've got a story about a song I wrote, and actually it did really well for the band. I think it went number 2 on the CBC Music Countdown a few years back, or maybe it was number 3. I'm not really sure, because that's all clumped together as well. Anyway, the song's called Set Me Free, and I wrote the song in Kansas City when I went there for Focal Lines, and I found Kansas City to be a beautiful place, a very musical place. When you think of it, you probably think country music, but it's the same as Nashville. You think, oh, country music and folk music, but there's such a hotbed of everything going on right there that it's not. There's blues, there's rhythm and blues. It's every type of music mixed into one. And a couple friends and I went to an after-hours club, and it was actually the first American Federation of Musicians, which is the union, after-hours club that allowed Negroes in to jam with the Caucasians. And you can tell that there's such a melting pot of beautiful styles and music, because at the jam, that's what they did. It was part country, it was part jazz, it was part rhythm and blues, and I was really inspired with the whole thing. And I decided to go try and do something similar. And so this song's a little bit country, it's a little bit blues and R&B, and I'm going to do a real laid-back version of it because I'm sitting in my living room. and I don't want to scare the dog. But here it is. This is Set Me Free. Well, talking to someone, what did I say? I can't remember, that was light years away. I'm stuck in a bubble, and I guess I was wrong. I've been a wreck for just far too long. Far too long, rescue me. Your love is gonna set me free. Rescue me. Your love is gonna set me free. Some days are easy, and some days are hard. It's never too late to go back to the start. I never stop dreaming, as hard as I try, watching the world as it passes me by. Come on now. One more time, yeah. Rescue me. Your love is gonna set me free. Rescue me. Your love is gonna set me free. Yes, I admit it. So what should I do? I'm stuck in a prison. I'm lost without you. I'm lost without you. Come on now. One more time, yeah. Rescue me. Your love is gonna set me free. Rescue me. Your love is gonna set me free. Rescue me. Your love is gonna set me free. Rescue me. Your love is gonna set me free. Come on, baby. Rescue me. Set me free.
My name is Carlos Del Junco, and I'm spending the long days of my year doing some bike riding, a little bit of gardening, a little bit of reading, a little bit of practicing, getting out to see friends when I can. I hope everyone during these trying times continues to stay healthy and safe. All right, take care for now.
Hi, I'm Ron from Coburg, and Dave Sheffield asked me to do this. I'm just out enjoying nature these days. Nature is one of the best medicines we can have at any time, and especially during this time.
Hi peeps, it's Kim here in my tiny apartment in Grafton. Missing you all terribly, wishing we were together, making flower crowns and being silly. I've been spending my days working and building and tending to my chickens and my bees. I hope that in the cooler parts of the day, you're able to get out, get some fresh air, and some sun. I'm looking forward to when we can be together again. Stay well, my friends.
Well, I want to thank everybody who joined us for this little video walk through our garden in place of this year's Solstice gathering. It's difficult missing people and not being connected, but connection to the land is such an important piece of what we value here, and several people have mentioned that on our video, and so I think being in the garden whenever we can is really valuable. Richard Wagami's book that I mentioned earlier had another comment that I thought was really great. And he said that nothing in the universe ever grew from the outside in. And so this is a great time to reflect on what's happening inside of us and what we're connecting with and where we want to go from here. Our friend Linda McRae is a great singer-songwriter. She was part of the great Canadian band, the Spirit of the West, and she lives in Nashville now. And so she's living at this moment in some really difficult times. There's a lot of unrest that's happening. There's a lot of difficulty happening in the world, and Linda is one of those people who I can always turn to as somebody who's anchored and knows her place in the midst of it. And so Linda offered to share this song with us, and I think this would be a great way to close our time together. And thank you for joining us and being part of our garden. We look forward to the next gathering when we're here in person.
Well, hello everyone. Linda McRae here, sending you a big hello, and hope everyone's doing all right and all the upheaval and everything that's happening right now. My husband James and I have been home for the past 3 months, self-isolating and all that stuff, and I just want to send you all a big hug, a big virtual hug, and yeah, hi to all the Greenwood Coalition folks and all the fine folks in Port Hope. We miss y'all. We hope we can get there again sometime soon. I thought I would do this Jessie May Hemphill song for you. It's kind of apropos right now. It goes like this. Lord, help the poor and needy in this land, in this land. Lord, help the poor and needy in this land, in this land. When we all rise together and face the rising sun. Lord, help the poor and needy in this land, in this land. Lord, help the sinner man in this land, in this land. Lord, help the sinner man in this land, in this land. When we all rise together and face the rising sun. Lord, help the sinner man in this land, in this land. Lord, help the gambling man in this land, in this land. Lord, help the gambling man in this land, in this land. When we all rise together and face the rising sun. Lord, help the sinner man in this land, in this land. God, help the motherless children in this land, in this land. God, help the motherless children in this land, in this land. When we all rise together and face the rising sun. Lord, help the motherless children in this land, in this land. Lord, help the war-torn people in this land, in this land. Lord, help the war-torn people in this land, in this land. When we all rise together and face the rising sun. Lord, help the war-torn people in this land, in this land. Lord, help us understand in this land, in this land. Lord, help us understand in this land, in this land. When we all rise together and face the rising sun. Lord, help us understand in this land, in this land. Lord, help the poor and needy in this land, in this land. Lord, help the poor and needy in this land, in this land. When we all rise together and face the rising sun. Lord, help the poor and needy in this land, in this land. Thank you, everybody. Lots of love to you all. Bye-bye.